Hello. Yes, I watched this video of occult science Bill's just a while ago, and he really hit it. Man, he hit a home run. Talking about 2001: A Space Odyssey, and how the obelisk, that black obelisk you see in the beginning, was Saturn. He is so absolutely right. The film, as you've seen it, the 1968 release, well, it shows this big obelisk, big black obelisk in the beginning. Moonwatcher and the other apes are around there and they're learning from it. And then, it winds up on the moon. It shoots a signal to Jupiter in the film. So, they take this big trip to Jupiter to go find it. But in the original screenplay, the first draft from 1965, it wasn't a black obelisk. It wasn't Jupiter. It was a transparent crystal cube, and it was Saturn. It was Saturn where the signals came from. And it was Saturn where they went in the film. They didn't go to Jupiter. They weren't heading to Jupiter. They were heading to Saturn. All the special effects by Trumbull were all done early on, and they are based off of the script's original concept that this is going to be Saturn. Now, I suppose I've heard some people say that it was the higher-ups that changed it to Jupiter and took out the fact that it was a cube because they just thought this is revealing too much. So they kind of put the brakes on it, made Kubrick change it. And, well, and he did, because in the film it's Jupiter and it's not a cube anymore. Also, it's a machine in the script.
I've got a letter for you. I've had it 3 months. I was thrilled with getting here. It's from Moscow. I think it's from Tonya. It's addressed to you, care of me. She came into your attic to find you when you vanished. Someone sent her here.
You met?
She's very fine.
great trailer, wasn't it? It's my favorite Stanley Kubrick trailer. And he put it together himself. That's what made it so great. The two greatest film trailers, in my opinion, of all time are Citizen Kane and this one, A Clockwork Orange. Both were made, edited, put together by their directors, and that's what makes a great trailer. But also, did you notice that in this Kubrick trailer from A Clockwork Orange, he is revealing something here? And so let's look at this. This is Alex and his gang, and they're standing on the moon. They even have the same intense side lighting shadow, hard shadow, that Kubrick used when he filmed the moon footage for NASA and the secret societies and the Illuminati. So this is either like a leftover set, and he used it, or he just recreated it to look like the moon, to once again let everyone know that, yes, I filmed the moon landings. Also, what I find interesting is that NASA gave him the lens that he used in making Clockwork Orange. NASA gave him the lens for that. It was one of the greatest high-tech lenses of its time. It was supposedly a lens that was actually used on the moon to take, I believe, the still photographs with the Hasselblad. So why would they give him this lens? He also used it in another amazing film, if you've ever seen it, Barry Lyndon. He used the NASA lens. Why are they giving him this lens? Because he was involved in this whole thing. He was completely involved in this whole thing. He revealed it in his films. It's all revealed. The whole moon story is revealed in his film The Shining. And then in his last film, Eyes Wide Shut, he almost just opened up the whole door to it all. But they killed him, and then they cut 20 minutes out of the film. So where are those 20 minutes? Hopefully one day it's going to show up somewhere. It's in someone's vault, someone's little library. I hope someone has it, and I hope one day it gets released and shown, because it's probably going to reveal even more, no doubt about it. And that's why they cut it. They never did that to Kubrick. Kubrick had free reign. There aren't any filmmakers that have free reign. They're all controlled. But Kubrick had free reign until they killed him and then cut out the 20 minutes from Eyes Wide Shut. So, I just thought that was an interesting moon shot that he threw in the trailer. It's in the feature, too, that shot. So anyway, there you have it. Okay, well, one more thing. This was filmed at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood about, somewhere around 2 years ago, I think. And when I first filmed it, I thought, just like everyone else, it was some guy in the audience flipping out on drugs watching 2001: A Space Odyssey. And later I started realizing that maybe it was something different. Maybe what I witnessed that night, because it happened right after the Stargate sequence where Dave winds up in that room, that also has lots of lots of meaning. And it was right after that sequence that we all in the audience started hearing this moan and groaning and random comments that I can't remember. And this is when I, got my camera out and started filming. It was very dark. It's hard to see. That's why it's not filmed all that great. You could barely see what I was pointing at. In fact, I couldn't see what I was pointing at. It was that dark. I just had to eyeball it as good as I could. But was this just some guy on drugs who they were calling Bob and Robert? Or was this some kind of, like what others have said in some videos, Occult Science Bill has brought this up a few times in his videos.
No, that's different. ASO.
Where something at that moment came out of the pit, out of the darkness, during this, well, just right after the Stargate sequence. And this was a being that either entered this guy or was this guy. Was this guy even in the audience before it, ahead of this? Was this some kind of creature that came out of the pit? It's all if you look at it, he's all disorientated, telling people to get back, get away, stop, like he doesn't know where he's at or what's going on or what's happening. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. You can you can take that one or leave it. But here's the footage I shot while sitting in the theater in the balcony. It's attacked in there. Holy shit.
Relax, guys. Relax. Just take him outside.
Hey, it'll be fun. It just has to be quiet.
Asshole.
It's not the drugs, it's Stanley, guys. Stanley Kubrick, ladies and gentlemen! Stanley Kubrick! Yes! Come on, this is like an amazing experience. I didn't realize this. Everyone's recording.
Everybody! Get back! We're down, dude. Robert, this is the voice in your head. Go home.
They should just get him by the legs and carry him out.
Yeah.
That's what they should do. What? Like 4 guys get his legs and just lay him down and carry him out. The police are going to show up in a minute. Probably. He's a big dude. Only in Hollywood.
So maybe it's good that you just swim.
Well, that was pretty insane, huh?
Did you get it?
I got it. It's kind of dark, but I'll brighten it up in the computer. That was poor guy. I feel a little sorry for him.
I do too.
He probably is on drugs.
He dropped acid or mescaline or something.
Yeah.
Probably for this film. He wanted to see the.
Well,
you know. I mean, a lot of people did that in the 60s when this film came out, but I don't think they were violent like that. You know?
No, that was a bad trip. Wow. I'm glad I captured it.
Now, aren't you glad we didn't sit right down there? Because we were thinking about sitting.
That was a good idea, yeah. Well, okay, so much for that one.
Well, he's going to go to jail for the night, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, what they're probably going to do is show the whole Jupiter thing again, I'd say.
You think so?
Yeah.
Probably just go to real right before it, right?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. I'm sure they're going to come out and tell us. But I guess I can stop filming.
He's like, no, I'm cool, guys.
Unless there's something else that's going to happen.